What's up, guys? This is Kyle with Horrorphile Reviews. Today, my first review ever, I wanted to review something that I really enjoyed, something I liked a lot, something I didn't watch that long ago, something I thought would be pretty cool. Actually reviewing Audition. You got a little glare there. The movie Audition. I watched it. I hadn't seen it in forever. Watched it for the first time a couple weeks ago. The first time in forever, a couple weeks ago, and I, forgot how good it was and how much I enjoyed it. Plot of this movie, basically, there's this, and this is Japanese with English subtitles. It's by one of my favorite directors as well, Takashi Miike. He did Ichi the Killer. He's done a ton of movies. He did Audition, Ichi the Killer. He did the Imprint short for Masters of Horror, which I also enjoyed a lot. This movie's pretty much about a guy, a Japanese guy, who loses his wife and wants to get back out into the dating scene. He doesn't really know how. He's not really good with women. So he has a friend that works in the film industry, and the friend actually is doing an audition for a movie, and he wants this guy to come with him so he can pretty much audition women that he could go out with and possibly date. Kind of a weird theme, honestly, but it works out really well for the movie. So the main character of the movie goes with the guy to the audition. He actually had some resumes, some actress resumes beforehand he looked over. He actually sort of picked out a girl that he thought he might like, and he went to the audition. Sat through a ton of women that came and auditioned for the movie. He didn't really like any of them, and finally, the girl that he sort of likes, pops up at the audition and starts, is there, and he's asking her questions. They're both asking her questions. She's kind of a weird chick, really quiet. In my opinion, she's fucking sketchy, but just sort of quiet. Doesn't really have much to say. She has this kind of elaborate past, and they kind of delve into her past. She comes up with all these answers for her past. After the audition's over, he takes her out to eat. Goes on dates with her. He ends up falling in love with her, likes her a lot, and he starts to kind of delve into her past a little bit, and things aren't adding up like she said. She at one point says that. She lives in a specific area, but he goes to the area and it's like a closed down bar that has this guy in a wheelchair that, he's like, this bar hasn't been open forever. He's missing his legs and stuff. The more and more he delves into her past, the more kind of sketchy stuff he finds out. His son really wanted him to get back out in the world and do find a woman, find somebody to love and, have him care for. And that's the main reason he's really doing this. He wasn't really interested in doing this until his son kind of pushed him toward it at the beginning of the movie. So basically, he starts getting more and more involved with this woman, and they end up, like I said, falling in love. Then he starts feeling sketchy about the whole situation. Toward the end, she goes into his apartment and sees some stuff and I don't want to ruin a whole lot of stuff for you guys. I don't like doing spoilers. But he goes into her apartment and she sees some stuff that she doesn't like, so she ends up drugging him. And that's where kind of the movie takes a turn for the worst. It's really awesome. I'm really into gore special effects stuff. She actually drugs him and ties him down. She might not tie him down. I think she just drugs him and he becomes paralyzed basically. And then she starts basically sawing off his limbs, like sawing off his legs, his feet, actually, all kinds of just jacked up stuff. I don't want to ruin any of the ending for you because the ending's worth the whole movie watching. It's honestly a brilliant movie in my opinion. I think it's amazing how he kind of incorporated. You have the beginning of the movie, you're kind of getting into the movie, and then toward the end of the movie, you're so enthralled with the characters that all this jacked up and fucked up stuff starts happening, and you're pretty excited about it. It really ends really, really good. It's I don't know what the approximate running time of this is. It's 115 minutes, so it's about 2 hours. This is the 2-disc collector's edition by Shock Factory that I got off eBay. I think I paid like $20 for it. Inside, you got 2 discs and like a little booklet. I don't know if you guys can see this. Sorry for the glare. So you got two discs, and then it comes with this little like booklet. It says an essay by Tom Mess, and it has like some character stuff on it. And on the inside, it kind of tells you about the movie, has pictures and stuff. And this is the 2-disc Blu-ray edition by Shock Factory. They put out some really good stuff. So yeah, I really highly recommend checking it out. It's a cult classic. I mean, it's kind of an older movie. This is the unrated version. I don't know exactly the year this was made. 1999. So it's over 10 years old, over 15 or close to 15 years old. But I highly recommend it. Highly say check it out if you're a really big fan of Takashi Miike like I am. Really big fan of gore and like just a really good plot line, but really good character storyline. And for a movie that's Japanese with English subtitles, I love Japanese movies. This movie right here is really easy to get enthralled in, and to read the subtitles isn't a pain in the ass or anything. So recommend checking it out. I think it was on Netflix at one point. I don't think it is anymore. But check it out for yourself. Let me know what you think. And if you have any suggestions or anything, comment below if there are any movies that you want to see. I got a ton of movies that I'm going to review here shortly. A lot of Marion Dora stuff, a lot of more Takashi Miike stuff, just a lot of stuff that I have on deck that I want to review. There's some stuff coming in that I got coming in as well. So anything you want to see, comment below. Follow me on Facebook at the Horrorphile Reviews, and follow me on Instagram at the Horrorphile. I post all kinds of movies that I suggest on my Instagram account. So follow me on there if you can. But until next time, you guys have a good one, and keep watching them.